Hi guys, hello, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to take 2 of this video shoot. I recorded a whole other one and just stopped in the middle of recording. So we're gonna do this again. I hope everybody had a fantastic Thursday. It was great because day before Friday, day before payday. Oh! Friday night, gonna get paid, and you know I just might get, nope, family friendly. So anyways, I thought because it is Thursday and Throwback Thursday, so I thought since it's Thursday, let's make it Throwback Thursday. I came across some pictures from my youth and I thought, hey, let's show these and let's get a good laugh and share some memories. So that's gonna be good. Okay, so first of all, I gotta show this. This is a picture of my father. My father had just passed May 3rd of last year, and I just came across this picture. I thought this was so cute. I thought that was so nice. There's a glare, like there's a terrible glare, but that was when he lived in Southern California for 2 years, right after he graduated, the day after he went out, and lived there for 2 years. Look at that dog. Look how sweet. Oh. And then on the back, it says, very lovingly, it says, him again. So, yeah, him again. When we were going through the pictures, I came across an envelope that had like hair, that had hair in a smaller envelope, like baby hair. And then the note said, piece of Johnny's hair that was clipped while on the toilet. And I was like, nope, not going to touch that hair. Not going to touch that toilet hair. No, thank you. So that's my dad. He was such a handsome man. Okay, and he had a lot of hair back then. That's where I get all my hair from. So, okay, next, I want to show these because these highlight the lack of fashion sense in the 70s. Here we go. So here's this one. Oh, I give to you. Look at that. What is that top? Oh my God. Was I trying to be like a chameleon and blend in with that god-awful chair? And what am I doing? Who sits like that? Oh my God. Okay, so there we go. The orange pants to be followed up by, no, those were the yellow pants, to be followed up by orange pants, yellow socks, brown shoes. I give you this atrocity. Look at that. Now I don't know how old I was, but I'm going to tell you, oh my God. And if that's not bad enough, how about these pants? Look at those. What was I wasn't thinking anything. I mean, my parents were obviously dressing me. These were all in the house that I live in now. It was next door. My grandma used to live in this house. Grandma and grandpa from, my dad's mom and dad. And these are just horrifying, but even more so, I cannot remember the name of that doll, but I probably love that doll. And the only thing that I can think of now is it is terrifying. Like a doll that's almost the size of you that walks with you. No, thank you, ma'am. That's stuff that nightmares are made of now. Okay, here's these pictures. Now, this is from Christmas. Christmas, before my brothers came, were a magical time. Oh, see, oh my gosh, there's so much glare. But look at that. You can't tell. I'm happy. Look at that red carpeting. But also notice, if you notice, I'm like, give it to me. If you notice though, see, we have along the tree, there was a train and there was a little fence. Okay, so I had that there. Everything was cool. I was cool. My brother, Kevin, came and everything stayed intact. We still had the train. My younger brothers, the twins came. One of my brothers ran the train off the track, caught the carpeting on fire. So we never had that again. This was We had no more trains. No more trains. Okay. Now, this is a picture. This is one of my favorite pictures of me and my grandpa. And this is on my dad's side. I called him, the nickname I gave to him was Nay. I have no idea. It was Naye. And look at that. Okay, so this was that, see that shed? Well, that was a that was a playhouse that my dad and my grandpap had built for me. And it was just the most special thing. Like, we would decorate it for Christmas. And look, it had little flowers there, and it had a flower box. And it even had, they even put curtains, like sheer curtains on the inside. Oh my gosh. And my handprint was in there. It was just the sweetest thing. It was so, I would go in there and play school. It was just so, I loved it. And it just makes me think of my grandpap. And then a few years ago, maybe about 5 years ago, my father wanted to put a for real shed back there. So he tore it down, and I was so sad over that. I was just so sad and heartbroken. But, oh well. Now, I'm going to move into my teenage years. Now, I'm going to say, this is maybe the best I had looked in my high school years. There we go. That right there is so very 80s. Like this right here where you have like the person here bigger and then like floating up in the air in here is the person. Usually though, the person that's big like right here is like looking up at the person like that's floating up here. This right here, this was for a dance class. This was when I was in the advanced class, the advanced dance class at Dance Factory. And I'm going to tell you, I was solid gold, baby. So I think the only reason why they had me and my friend Michelle in that advanced class is because they wanted to get the extra money for like the costumes. Because if you were in advance, then you had like, you were in the opening number, you were in the closing number in the finale, and you were in like at least one other dance. And for everybody else that was in advanced, they had like, you know, they took so many different types of dance. Like they took jazz and tap and ballet and, you know, whatever. I only had the coordination for jazz. So I remember this year was the year that we did one to chorus from a chorus line. You can't tell me I wasn't Cassie from chorus line. One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination. Oh, where's my little top hat? Every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else I'm kicking will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you know who. No, those weren't really those. I can't remember the steps, so that wasn't it. But this, I'm telling you, now that I look at it, I'm like, okay, I was cute. Once again, what the hell happened? This same year that we did this, the finale was Thriller by Michael Jackson. We dressed like zombies, and it was fire. It was fire. So that was that. I was not that great of a dancer. I mean, I was okay. And next I'm going to move on to this. How about that? Oh, that was my silk picture. I was in silks. I was in color guard because I played the clarinet for a while and I was terrible and I hated it. So I was like, how about if I try out for color guard? Well, I couldn't do rifles because I would have hit myself and somebody else with it. I couldn't do the baton. Well, I was going to say the batonette, and it's not the batonette. I couldn't be majorette because you had to be thin, and I was nowhere near thin. So, plus, once again, you're throwing something up like that. This right here, I mean, it was a weapon for me. Once again, I wasn't the best color guard. I wasn't the best silk. However, they needed people. So, and this, like, when you threw it up, like a silk, a flag isn't that, like, heavy. And you can see it coming down. It's not like a real fast moving weapon that you're throwing up in the air. So I guess that's why they were like, oh, we need people, and she's not the worst. So look at that though. What hair. I've had curly hair ever since, except for on this side, obviously, when I sleep on it and goes pinned straight. Okay, this next picture, it doesn't have anything to do with high school, but I like the story, because every time I think of this is me and my friend Tara when we went down to Baltimore in 2013 to see a Yankees game, to see the Yankees play at Camden Yards. We went on this tour of the Inner Harbor on the Sea Dog. We were singing Sea Doggy Dog. So it was a speedboat, and it took you on a tour, and when it was like inside the harbor, you had to stay at a certain speed limit, and they told you all these cool stories about people that live there, and look, there's where Michael Phelps lives, and blah blah blah, all this and that. But then when you got out into open seas, they would punch it and they would go out. So they told you, they said, listen, if you want to get real wet, sit up front. If you don't want to, sit in the back. So she's like, let's go in the front. So they get to that certain point, and they punch it, and they go out, and we're flying around there, blasting this music and everything, Danger Zone or whatever. And I look over, I'm like, oh, that's so much fun. I look over, and Tara's top is up over her head. You can't see her face, and it's just her bra. It was so funny. It was just so funny because she's yelling. She's like, oh no, what's coming on? Help. I'm like, it was so funny. So we got her top down. And then a little bit after that, I was like, we're not getting that wet. We're really not getting that wet. And next thing you know, as soon as I said that, right down on us came this big wave. We were soaked. We got off the boat. Everybody else was bone dry. We were soaked from head to toe. Everything. I had water in my shoe, my socks. My underwears was wet. Family friendly. We got drenched. This was also the same game that when we went to. We were sitting up a little higher up, and Alex Rodriguez was at bat. Now, I don't like everything that he did. However, he's a Yankee. He was a Yankee, so I was cheering for him. People were booing, and I was like, do it, come on, you can do it. Come on. And he hits a couple of fly balls, and then one ball he hit, and it came, oh, I'm getting so choked up. And it came up our way. Well, everybody else was like this with their gloves. And I, of course, was like that because I didn't want to get hit in the head or the face. Don't you know? Everybody's looking like, where's it at? Where's it at? And Tara was like, is it on the floor? Is it on the ground at your feet? And I looked, and my Yankees tote bag was sitting on the ground by my feet. I looked in. What is staring up at me but this ball that was just hit by Alex Rodriguez? It was right in there. It was like sitting, like I looked in, and like it was like, oh, and like a light came up, and I was like, oh. I said, oh, Tara. And she said, what? I said, it's in my purse. It's in my bag. It's in my bag. It's in my bag. And she said, what's in your bag? I said, look, it's the ball. And she yelled out, she has it. My friend got the ball. And the guy behind me is like, bullshit. It's not in there. It's not in there. And I was like, really? What's this? I got it. I got the ball. Yeah. I was so, and I made the Jumbotron because I'm running around yelling, I got the ball. I got the ball. And like right next to us was media, like in this encased thing. And I was close enough, and I'm yelling, I got the ball. I got the ball. And I even went over to them. I was like, oh, I got the ball. I got it. And so I made it onto the Jumbotron because I'm screaming, I got the ball. I'm screaming and yelling. It was the best. It was the best. So that was when, and we went to Baltimore twice to see the Yankees. We went to Cleveland because it's not too far from us here in Pittsburgh. Now, the last picture, this is my favorite picture of me as a child. I just think it's so like, it embodies like Christmas and just an innocence that there was. But look at that. Look at that look on my face. What is that? Oh, look at that. I was a charmer. I was a chunky little charmer. Look at that. So sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was up at Greengate Mall. Greengate Mall is no longer there, but oh, I do. Once again, I love that picture. Oh, I do. I wanted to say thank you to everybody for watching, and I hope everybody has a fantastic night. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is the weekend. Ooh, 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 ooh. And tomorrow I will probably be doing a be doing a vlog. I'm gonna go up and get my coffee at Starbucks. You will see this again because once again, one of the best things about working from home is getting to work in your pajamas. I wore this to bed last night. These are some pajamas that my mom just got me at Walmart yesterday. They were on sale for $7. And she and I both love a sale. So she's like, they're nice and light. Who cares if they're Christmas? Nobody's seeing me and nobody's seeing me. Who cares? I mean, I'm sure Mr. Paul Rudd would be fine with it. I want to have to bring Paul Rudd into everything. So anyways, you'll see these tomorrow because I'm going to sleep in them. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed my trip down memory lane. I would love to hear some of your stories about your favorite childhood memories in the comment, or if you want to share some pictures in the comments, I would love to see that too. I'm trying, my noggin is going round and around to think of other things to do for videos, and if you have any suggestions, let me know. And if anybody hasn't told you already, I will tell you I love you, and you're seen, you're heard, you're loved. And remember, throw kindness out there. It always, always, always comes back to you. It may not come back right away, but it does come back to you. So everybody have a great night. Be safe, and I love you all.